Good morning. Today is Thursday, November 19th. Jesus, as the lion and the lamb in today's reading, is our King Savior, but is also the humble servant who obeyed his Father's will even unto death. In our first reading today from Revelation, John writes a vision he had regarding a scroll sealed with 7 seals, which no one could open, and only Christ, the Lion and the Lamb King, can break and open its seals. And in today's Gospel, Jesus is entering Jerusalem, and crowds of disciples are praising God, saying, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, peace in heaven and glory in the highest." However, as Jesus came near Jerusalem, saw the city, he wept over it, saying, "If you, even you, had only recognized on this day the things that make for your peace, but now are hidden from your eyes. If only had recognized, if only we recognize God's grace in us, how good and how many things we could do in our lives. Jesus knew what would befall to the inhabitants of Israel because of they refused to use God's grace. The people could not listen and rejected Christ, the King, the true King of Kings. Much of God's grace often comes from us to us in the form of teaching of the church, preparing us for living the Christian message, guiding us, giving us God's holy word, using God's guidance. We truly get a sense of the right and wrong values in our lives. So, reflecting on all this, does Christ have to weep over us, over me, or else our families, neighbors, our communities, our cities, because of our weak faith, or we don't trust him, or worse, we reject him? So we need to enter into our inner self and ask Jesus, like once his disciples asked him and said to him, increase our faith. This should be our response to Jesus and our times. Increase our faith. Blessings, Father Musi.